Hey guys, this is Woody. Today I log on to Discord and in share content, I seen this Korean player did this speedrun with Rogue. One Rogue, private games in the multiplayer, and he did it in about 30 minutes, which got me thinking, hey, I'm level 45. I played this game plenty. I should be able to do this faster. And this is pretty much the walkthrough or the first successful playthrough that I had with the speedrun strategy of using one rogue, going through all 3 levels by yourself. And this only can be done in multiplayer, private lobby by yourself. And there's some advantage for going just a single rogue, right? So now if you want to experience the game in its full extent, definitely play with other players. You could do this, you know, just once or twice to check it out. But using this to speed level is definitely gonna cheat your experience of actually experience the full game. Nevertheless, it was actually pretty fun because it felt like I was doing more of a Dark Soul type of feel. Where, matter of fact, despite the fact that I'm level 45, I actually died about, I died about 4 or 5 times. And even this one, it came really, really close. So just commentate on the gameplay a little bit here. Saw the key, walked out, saw the key right away. Was a little scared. I'm like, oh shoot, there's a lot of people. And they did gang up on me. Survived this by pure luck, right? By pure luck. Poison the thing. Backstab the thing. And this is the thing, this is one of the reasons why you want to solo sometimes, is because, or solo is not that hard compared to play with 4 other people or playing with a full party, is the enemy scale to your party, amount of party member. That means if you have 1 party member, their HP attack is a lot lower. 2, they get a little bit higher. 3, even more. 4, even more. So the game is trying to, you know, make it balanced where if you don't have that many players playing with you guys in a multiplayer mode, then the game wants to be a little bit easier. However, if you're using 1 rogue, you could pretty much backstab and kill most of the things. When it comes to boss like the slime, you could definitely one-shot them with a simple I don't think it's sneak, it's backstab, right? It's like the teleportation backstab card, which it's actually very cheap to buy too. It's like 99 gold coins to buy. So with that being said, rogue is perfect to set up to do this kind of speed run. As you can see here, I got pretty darn lucky. My health is really low. I did a quick backstab, the teleportation backstab, forgot what it's called, and then went ahead and just kind of spread poison. Over here, I was just purely based on luck to stay alive, and this actually happened quite a few times where I died like 1st or 2nd round. You could definitely do this a lot more safe. Whenever you don't have stealth, go to the side and just wait it out. But I wanted to kind of do a personal best in terms of speed. And also, if you're trying to just kind of speed run through the levels to get cosmetics, it's technically okay to die in level 1 once you reach the gate, because that's when you get 150 experience. So you could just quickly find the boss, kill it, run to the gate, and do that over and over again. So that's actually a really fast way to level. With that being said, we're just looking at the cards I have. So blink, we see it now. It's called blink. Instead of backstab for major bosses, you definitely want to blink through the back. So stealth is your number 1, is your bread and butter pretty much throughout this whole playthrough, right? You want to stealth if you see enemies coming at you. Oh, I gotta change my guardian. Let's just wait it out. Had to change my guardian because my battery was running low. Like I said, I did a couple speed runs before this, and I died a couple times, but once I got it, I feel pretty confident that I could repeat this process again. Anyways, with that being said, let's continue. Please take that out of the speedrun time total. Because, anyways, so I got the key. And when you're open the door, right? So usually when you open doors, you want to make sure it's your first action, because if you do open the door and there's like a bunch of enemy behind it, then guess what? You could just go ahead and stealth, right? And if your stealth about to wear out or wears out, you want to go ahead and go to a location where the enemy cannot touch you. And just be aware that your movement range is a lot higher than majority of the enemies in the game. So just be sure to pick up the enemy once in a while if you're not familiar with their moving range. and check their movement and see how far you have to move so that they will not hit you. And sometimes you do want to attack at circumstances where you have to attack. You definitely want to attack. And the reason I attack instead of just, you know, run to a corner is because number one, if I kill one monster, that means one less monster is going to attack me when I'm waiting. Number two is as you attack, the meter, the car meter, you can see other than my cars, there is like a blue meter filling up. Once that blue meter fills up, you get additional cards. So you want more cards so that you can actually get to the cards that you want to utilize for the final boss. So what we're looking for coin toss. We're mostly looking for coin toss, one more thing, and perhaps a teleport, just so we can KO the boss in literally on the first freaking move. So go ahead, as you can see here, right? I go ahead and open the door. And there's nothing behind the door, so I'll go ahead and just grab the chest. But if there was like, say, a bunch of enemies behind the door, would have went ahead and just literally stealth right there and then. Getting a little chip damage from little monsters. Want to move as far as possible, always, like I said before. See, the elf, he cannot get close enough, right? So he cannot get close enough for me. I'll go ahead and move. As you can see here, instead of just laying straight down, went ahead and attack the elf to get that little juicy experience bar for the next card. Took a little risk there. I knew that there wasn't that many enemy around, so just went ahead and took a step. Wanted to use the stealth on the next door, so gonna go ahead and let me see what I did. Grab the coin. So you definitely want to grab, pretty much on level 1, you want to grab all the coins and you want to grab all the chests. Okay, and level 2, you want to grab all the chests and grab as much coin as possible. You want to do that so that you can pretty much buy the cards that you want, right? And have enough coins so that you can cycle through the cards and get the cards you want. I got pretty lucky in this playthrough. I must say, first time I got extremely lucky with the boss. Was able to kill him with like literally 2 or 3 health. Seconds, all this walking, I literally didn't bump into any monster rooms. All right. And there was a couple of times I had my stealth ready, and there were a couple of times I just like, you know what, this is level 1, I'm going to run through it as fast as I could, and if I die, so be it. I'll redo it, and then I will be more careful in round 2 or in level 2, because it's a lot more, once you're there, you definitely want to kind of just carry through. So following the path, one thing I'm doing in this playthrough is I'm going through the outside as a circle, so following the edge of the map, and pretty much number 1 is there's not that many, you won't get surrounded from all angles. The worst thing that can happen is literally you get surrounded by all angles and you cannot get out, like you're just hard stuck. Sometimes enemies gonna move, sometimes they're just not gonna move, and you're just like hard stuck, and it sucks. So goal here is just to follow the outer edge of the map, and collect as much gold and also chests as possible. And then by going outside through the outside edge, you're also able to kind of scout out what's in the middle of the map, so that you know where all the golds are. As you can see, there's one gold all the way to the right hand side. I don't think I went back and picked it up, so I literally just went back to pick up all the gold that's pretty convenient. When I say pretty convenient, it's because sometimes the gold is not that convenient, and you technically want to go out of your way to just kind of pick it up, especially if you're not pressing for time. As I said here, just try to do a personal best here for my time. Therefore, I went ahead and tried to, go pretty try hard and collect as much gold as possible. Just looking at my hand, planning right now, right? If I want to put any card in the card meter, planning if I want to use any card, before the next level, and decide I didn't have to. So went ahead and bought the cards that I need, which is teleport and one more thing. I am looking at that coin flip, that juicy coin flip that's showing on the map right now. I'm looking for coin flip. I'm also looking for review path. Okay, I'm not sure if I was able to get coin flip here. I think I might have been able to. I think I could have been able to if I sold my cards to the shop. I kind of forgot what I got. I'm looking. I'm looking. I don't think I was able to get a coin flip here, but it's always good to have multiple coin flip. In the first after the first round, but it's not absolutely necessary. I'm pretty confident. I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna get more coin flip later on. I think because I was cycling my card, as you can see, you drop the card in the meter, your mana pool gets filled up and you get another card. I believe I got a second coin flip through the mana pool, right? Wanted to buy that review path, was way too expensive, 700 gold. I don't think it's usually worth it when you buy review pass, but I think I wanted to buy detect enemies. Wait, what did I get? Yeah, I didn't care for the elemental because you could have the elemental, you summon on the first round, which is technically still pretty decent. I'll just go out there, start killing enemies, help you with mob control, but since you're not gonna stand a fight with the elemental, it doesn't make that big of a difference. Really contemplating what cards I want and what cards I don't want. Booby Trap is actually pretty decent on the rogue. The way that I use Booby Trap is Booby Trap does not review stealth, so you could always be stealthy and then throw down a Booby Trap, and then boom, you know, Booby Trap's 2x2 on each side, so it's a 16 square, right? So it's a 16 square, which kills plenty of things with 5 damage, especially when you're running solo. What am I thinking? I'm thinking, I'm thinking if I wanted that coin flip, and I decided, you know what, I already have 2 coin flip, maybe I get lucky here, I can get 3, maybe even 4. So first round, first thing, got extremely lucky, had the eye, went ahead and just did eye in the middle of the map on the highest point. So know exactly where the enemies are close to the center of the map and want to do my best to avoid it. Looking for, so doing some pre-game planning, thinking about which path to take. Do I take the right, or do I take the left? Ultimately, I did take the left, and that is because there is a chest that's really close, because I was thinking, you know what, if I take the left, I can always go back to the right. Being a little risky there, open the door without much contemplation. Could have healed myself if I had a potion. Which I think I do. I do have a potion in hand, yes. So I was just like, okay, that was way too risky. I believe I'm gonna use the potion here. Review path if you get lucky. So one of the reasons why I was able to complete this level so fast was because I had review path. I was able to see exactly where the final boss is and just go for her. Yeah, so I knew the first move was pretty risky. Go ahead and heal myself, see the hound. Usually, if the hound is by itself, I do want to kill it just because the hound has 6 movement and it can reach pretty far. But over here, I got pretty lucky because I kind of knew something was here, but I wanted to kind of take my luck too. Once again, because I'm trying to strive for the fastest speed. So if the ice elemental shot a long range shot, he could have froze me and I might have technically died. There's a very good chance I might have died. But I got extremely lucky here and I didn't die. Went ahead and go ahead and sneak. So after I open something, want to sneak. When there's too many enemies around, always want to sneak. Grab that gold whenever possible, and 2 gold in the bank. So I'm thinking right now, I'm like, what am I thinking? I'm thinking about all the cards I have. I'm also thinking about how am I going to kill the slime. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking how am I going to get to the slime, and how am I going to kill the slime, and then get to the escape route. As you can see here, you know, despite that I have 2 coin flip, I have some pretty decent card, I still want to go ahead and grab as much gold as possible. That's 574 gold. Okay, so I'm thinking, since I'm not in stealth anymore, there's no point of trying to hide. Go ahead and just kill that spider to fill up that turn meter. What a sad miss, sad miss. So right now I'm thinking, okay, how am I gonna place myself so if the ice elemental follows me, he shoots a ice, it's not gonna hit me. That ice is critical and could potentially kill me 1 or 2 turns, because once I'm frozen, they could walk up to me and gang up on me. So thinking really hard about how to get out of his line of sight, and finally decided to just attack the spider, also at the same time being hiding on the side of the edge of the wall. Hopefully he's not going to be able to catch me, and Lord behold, he did not catch me. So right now I do have some time, as there's 3 gold right here, and I do want to grab those gold if I am able to. Go ahead and I believe I played it safe here. No, I did not play it safe. Went ahead and do 1 more attack so that we can fill up that turn meter. Every single attack you do is 3 points into the turn meter. So I believe doesn't matter how many times you attack per turn, as long as you do it 1 time, you could go ahead and fill up the turn meter. I definitely don't want to screw this up. I'm just like, you know what? I am gonna play safe, especially since all the minions start coming towards me. Now you are stealth. Feel free to open any door you want. When you open door, it does not release your stealth. Go ahead and open both doors. Want to see what I'm working with in the main room. And this is where booby trap really come into play. A lot of times people look at lamp, people look at booby trap, and they don't think that's strong. You could technically combo a lot of stuff. One combo Rogue could do is you could put down a booby trap, and then you could also put down a oil lamp. So when the enemy explodes the booby trap, that's 5 damage onto the enemy. Then the oil lamp also explodes. That's 10 damage. In a solo game by yourself, pretty much everything has a lower health than 10 health, except for Spider and the main bosses. As you can see here, oil lamp explode, and there goes the slime and everything else in that room. So wanted to keep a couple blink on me too. Okay, the reason I want to keep a couple blink on me, just in case I get unlucky, I do not teleport to the final boss in the first go. I get to the final boss and I could blink a couple times. If the boss is going to get like, if I happen to have invulnerability, I can blink a couple times, kill all the unheard, because unheard is the one that makes the boss invulnerable, right? I think I'm being really scared here. Yeah, unheard is what makes the boss invulnerable. I'll go ahead and blink and kill all the unheard, and then go ahead and coin flip the boss. Pretty much blink is just good for gap closing reasons. And it's usually really good if you're playing in a group with blink. But in solo, I think it loses a little bit of its power when it comes to final boss, but it's perfect if you're killing like key holders. Because most key holders, they don't have more than 10 health. And blink plus backstab, that's 11 health. What am I thinking here? My hands is full. I'm thinking, am I gonna dump anything in the turn meter? Ooh, got extremely lucky there. Oh no, I didn't get lucky as I had stealth. So stealth, when you have stealth, they don't know where you're at. They potentially don't go and they don't follow you. They don't sense where you're at. And like you see here, they pretty much ran away. I didn't have to attack any of them, and just went into the dungeon. I am looking at if I have a health potion, because I do have 5 health. I'm like, hey, I could always heal myself before going to buy for the final time. Looking at the cards, want to grab as many as one more thing as possible. I'm thinking whether I should sell it for gold. If you want to sell it for gold, if there's more items you want to buy, okay, and you don't have enough gold, you want to go ahead and dump it in the mana pool if the card is very affordable, because I believe all cards going into the mana pool, it's about the same in terms of experience gain. So want to definitely get a health potion, because I think I really want to get a health potion here. No, I was thinking about getting a health potion, but right now I'm just really hoping that I get really lucky. I'll be able to see unheard once I step into the game. If I am able to see unheard when I step into the game, pretty much I know exactly where the boss is. Went ahead and threw away that swiftness potion. So any potion is really good if you consume them on level 1. I could be wrong here, but from what I heard is once you consume the potion, it lasts all 3 rounds. So if you definitely want to consume as early as possible. In the last round, I do want to still use the potion, but since it's solo, I figure it's not going to be that useful. Because once again, the goal here is to kill the final boss in one go. As you can see, I'm buying all the cheap cards here, and I want to buy as much cheap cards as possible and pretty much cycle through them, hoping to get another coin toss or another. What else am I looking for? I'm looking for coin toss. I'm looking for invulnerability. Yeah, and looks like I felt like I was ready, and this I got really lucky. I see the unheard. I knew exactly where the boss is. Unheard is usually traveling with the boss. Go ahead and teleport right next to the boss. Look at that crazy flying skills. Go ahead and use all the one more thing just in case I forget and mess up. Right now we're racing for time. We want to be as fast as possible. Coin flip. What I do notice is when you coin flip, this could be superstition, but I noticed when you coin flip, like flip the coin, make sure the coin flips, there's a higher chance of it landing on its head. Whereas if you just throw it straight up, from my experience, less chance of landing on the head. But there you have it. Speed run through the entire first boss. I definitely believe this is less than 20 minutes. Could be a little bit shorter if we take out the part where I pretty much had to move my move where I was playing because I had to charge my headphone, and at the same time, you know, definitely could cut out some of the intro and outro. But overall, less than 20 minutes, speedrun boss with Rogue solo. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Appreciate y'all. This is Woody. Peace out.